ChillBuzz, baby.
That's hard for the streets. Fire.
You are now catching the ChillBuzz.
Talk. ChillBuzz. Alright, let me take a fucking piss.
So what do you think about my little submarine bathroom? That shit is tiny, right?
I mean, hey, it sucks just like my crib. Speaking of that, I'm gonna give y'all some little advice, New York. If your fucking landlord tells you can't smoke weed in the fucking house, and you're like, and you're not a fucking sheep, you're a motherfucking wolf. You know what you do?
I know what my landlord's gonna tell me. You're talking too fucking loud at 1 o'clock in the morning on a Monday. No, it's a Wednesday. I know what my landlord's gonna tell me.
So yeah, my landlord told me I couldn't smoke in the house, and you know, I smoke in the house, but I don't do anything else wrong. And you know, my area is a piece of shit area.
You can't smoke outside.
And it's like, you know, I mean, not in the summer, I really don't care, but in the winter, I'm not going outside and that shit. I'm smoking right in my nice warm house. Fuck that. So yeah, I mean, now it's, and plus, you know, like doing fucking work in my house, little bullshit studio work whenever I wake up, like whatever. It's like fucking, like, you know, like I like smoking, like right now. Like, you know, right now we're forced to smoke weed outside because, I don't know.
We're at my crib and my landlord doesn't allow me to smoke
Some people
inside.
are more gangster than others. That's just how it is.
You know what? It's not a form of being gangster.
I'm sure there's a lot of wolves out there that can relate. I'm sure there's sheep too. So, ladies and gentlemen,
listen,
here
I'm
goes
not
the
a sheep, all right? I'm not a sheep. I'm gonna tell you what's going on though. I do not want any problems. So when my landlord says not to smoke inside, I don't smoke inside. Now, if I am gonna blow it down, I'll get a pen. We were just discussing this. You know what I mean? Has nothing to do with wolf versus the sheep. But you know, like I was saying, basically,
talking mad fucking low.
That's why we have to record earlier, fool.
Make the talk.
Mic check.
Just keep talking and I'll fuck with the talking.
Mic check. Mic check, 1, 2.
Mad low, you're just whispering.
That's because it's almost 1 o'clock.
I'm raising the input though, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to adjust it.
So you want me to talk like this?
No, I'm just talking regular. Like right now I'm talking regular. I'm not screaming.
Yeah.
And you see the waveform is fine. It's even too high. I'm saying you don't have to whisper. You don't have to scream, but you don't have to whisper. You adjust it so that you just talk regular and it picks it up.
Well, maybe I ought to get closer to the mic.
That's how we need our own mics. So we
Really?
can avoid this fucking bullshit. And yeah, we're work in progress. Joe Rogan said it on the air, so can we. Okay, like it is what it is. I saw one Joe Rogan episode where the guy came. It was like episode 400 or some shit, and he's like, oh like the show starts. It's like a 2-3 hour episode. It starts
2-3 hour episode.
Yeah, all of them are that long. It starts with he's like, oh. Like, you just see it go from, like, a Joe Rogan experience. You see him with the fucking third eye and all that shit. And then it goes in zooms in on the shit. It fades in. And you just see him like, oh, this is Hollywood. I would thought you'd have some professional cameras here. The guy straight up shits on him. He's like, oh, yeah, we're just getting up. But it's, like, literally, like, episode 400 something.
I honestly think people are sick of Netflix. And, I don't know, when they look up and they, realize cable isn't worth the price.
Internet, bitch.
Yeah, internet. YouTube. A lot of good podcasts on there, man. I have to give a shout out to 23&1. I got to give a shout out to my man Big Hurt. Lockdown. I got to give a shout out to a couple of people on there, man. Mob Talk Radio. A lot of good podcasts on YouTube, bro. I'm telling you. And it's basically like a cable network giving you the opportunity to post your movie. All you have to do is make the fucking thing. And then you post it on their network. That's what YouTube is. You millennials out there, this is what the fuck you guys take for granted. Basically, you have a network where anybody can see you. Anybody can watch your work. All they're asking you to do is make it. So, I don't know about you, but this is my step. I wanted to be an actor, but I was too fucking lazy. So this seems a lot easier. This is kind of like a
lazy. There's no work in that. All they do is fucking take Xanax and have makeup put on them in fucking trailers and shit. That's all
funny.
they do.
That's funny. That's funny. Speaking of that, one of the greatest actors of all time died of a Xanax overdose. Fucking shame, because that was Batman. That was Keith Ledger, right?
That's the Joker.
That's the Joker. Yeah, no, I'm saying it was the Batman movie.
Yeah.
But bro, he was brilliant. And fuck, to go out like that, man.
You saw anything about that new Joker movie?
I seen. I think they should have stopped after Harley Quinn. After what's that movie?
They can
with
never
Will Smith
stop,
in there?
though. They can't stop.
What's the one I'm talking about with Will Smith? The last one?
Oh, the Suicide
Dude,
Squad.
what a
bullshit.
fucking movie. What a fucking movie. That was crack.
You think so? They didn't.
Hell yeah.
That shit
was crack.
movie.
That shit was crack.
Wasn't into
If you didn't
it.
like that, then I don't know what. Then you be watching some.
I'm looking forward to that new Joker
shitty
solo
shit.
movie. That I'm looking forward to.
You know what?
There's a Joker origin movie coming out. That's been the biggest mystery behind that character. That character's blown up over the years.
I have no clue what he's talking about because I never really looked at comic books like that. But the Joker solo movie, if it's anything like Suicide, whatever the fuck that movie was called, that's how high I am. He just said the word of it. Assault Squad? What was it? Suicide Squad. Yeah. Whatchamacallit? The Joker in that was brilliant. The Joker in that was brilliant. He was brilliant. And
They
the
didn't
Joker and
show
Batman
him enough.
was brilliant.
Bro. It was bullshit.
Nah, they showed him enough. They didn't need to show him enough. All you had to see was Harley Quinn.
I wanted him to be like in that group. I didn't want him to be like just some like third party like next just some random like character, background character, not in the main group with Suicide Squad. I want Joker in the motherfucking squad. What the fuck is this shit?
I don't know, but I heard they're coming out with a new Freddy. I heard they're coming out with basically anything you can imagine except for Scarface.
The Joker, they put the Joker in there as a supporting character for Harley Quinn. And that's all he was.
And it went great.
Yeah, but it wasn't enough for him. That's why I'm looking forward to this new movie.
What new movie?
The Joker movie.
Where'd you hear about this?
There's a fucking trailer.
You serious?
Yeah, the people know. They're like, oh, you're late, motherfucker. Watch, by the time this gets aired, fucking the movie's gonna be out by then.
Hey, listen, I don't know about you.
It might be out. I don't even fucking know. I don't follow it as much, but I know I saw the trailer and that shit looks crack.
You was probably high as shit. You thought you saw the trailer.
Okay.
And you was on crack.
Want to bet?
Nah, I ain't got no time for that. I don't got no time for that. I live next to a casino. I have enough fucking. I don't need that shit in my life. You know? But definitely, man. I totally fucking forgot what I was saying.
How about that casino?
That casino?
Remember that time we went and I just fucking made mad bread off the jump?
Yeah. Remember the last time?
As soon as I walk in, 175, boom, just made.
Did you give it back though? That's what I'm asking.
No, you were with me. You smoked that away. I gave you $20 right when I made 175.
I Xanax that away.
Oh,
I Xanax that away. You know what I'm saying? My memory is
that was a great
shot.
day.
But I can remember like the lyrics from yesterday's episode. It's crazy. I can't remember that, but I can remember word for word what yesterday I said or you said on the radio. Like, that's crazy. That's how my memory works. I mean, it's some
So you're saying you're not going to know what we're talking about now until tomorrow.
Tomorrow I'll be able to recite this shit. Word up. I'll be able to recite this. So we're sitting here sipping on some twisted tea in corny ass Yonkers, New York, because we had to switch studios. Technical difficulties, I guess.
And don't get it twisted. To all you tea drinkers, they're not paying us, so we're not.
True.
They're not. This is brought to you by ChillBuzz, not those motherfuckers. Okay.
Free endorsement. I didn't even really.
We just happen to be drinking them. Okay, they should be paying us.
So when I'm bouncing off this topic to you, New York, I basically want to know, since it's gonna be Earth Day soon, or maybe it already passed. I don't know. I got.
What is Earth Day?
Earth Day is the day that you're not supposed to litter and shit. That it won't. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to throw anything out the window.
I try not to litter. I
got in trouble the other day because I threw French fries.
I was drunk like a few months ago and I threw a fucking 40 bottle and it hit a parked cab. It wasn't like.
Oh, is that the time that you got drunk and you fucking poured fucking beer all over the cop car? Huh? What do you tell us about that?
I wasn't even drunk.
You weren't drunk?
Yeah, because I took the beer and I threw it on the cop car. There was no more beer.
Yeah, but to do something like that, if you're not drunk, you just really had a shitty day. You must have really had a shitty day. I forgot what it was.
You know, I might have been drunk, but I wasn't that done. I think I just came from a wild adventure and I was just on top of the world. He was going to have a wild
adventure to fucking jail if he got caught.
I had a shitty day. I don't think I was drunk. I just thought I was invincible. That's what I think it was.
And actually, he was right because he didn't get caught. Some shit that if I would have did, I'd be on the fucking news tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but there was some block party. The whole streets are blocked off. And I'm walking, and I had a bottle of liquor, and I don't think I was in a bad mood. I really don't. I just felt motivated.
I think that should be his album cover.
I kind of felt motivated, and I just see the cop car blocking the shit, and I don't know. I just kind of felt untouchable. I felt like the man. I think I actually had a good night, actually, and I might have been a little twisted, but not. It wasn't that made me do it. I just felt like fuck this. And I literally just poured it all over the side of a car, and I don't know. I guess I didn't want to drink anymore. I don't know. I had enough. It was the next day, the sunlight was out. I was partying all night, and then I got back home and I just see these motherfuckers, and I just pour all the rest of my liquor all over it, and threw the fucking bottle on the car.
I think the judge would have given him extra time if she would have found out he did that shit sober. She could have understood if he was fucked up. She could have understood that. I know as a judge, that would have been arrogant shit. You know what? You can go hang out at Rikers for a while, sober. Straight like that. But there's a lot of barbecues going on this summer, and I'm gonna tell you, I ain't invited to not one goddamn single one of them, and I'm starting to feel a certain sort of way. I'm sick of eating I'm sick of eating McDonald's. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's getting me hungry, actually.
Let me shut the fuck up. Because I don't know what I do with my money.
Just so you know, people, I don't know if you know the code name to a McDonald's. Like, it's
oh, that's going to remain a mystery, okay, for you fat bastards out there, such as myself, that like to sit in line when the line is wrapped around the corner. You know what I mean? Y'all can't take that shit to Taco Bell. Y'all got to surround Yonkers Avenue, right?
oh my god. You fucked up my train of thought.
Yo, I just realized it's dumb hot in my fucking apartment. Dumb hot in here. But you know what? I turned on the Vornado and it's like a fucking AC in here. I'm not trying to give them credit. This radio show is not brought to you by Vornado. It's brought to you by ChillBuzz. But I'm going to tell you something. If you're sitting in a house and your ass was too poor to get AC, or just don't have windows that accommodate it, like my new fucking submarine apartment, then what you're going to do is you're going to get yourselves a Vornado, folks. Go down to Home Depot, pick up one.
Come on, this isn't a fucking commercial.
I'm just
Fuck
saying.
that. They should already owe us money already.
Facts.
It's getting cut out. Just how dead American prisoners you want cut out.
Is that one of the only problems we have going on today, or do we have several problems? Like, if I was a fucking alien and I was coming to visit planet Earth and I needed like the aliens, the dummies guide to fucking planet Earth, tell me, what would I have to expect?
Well, this is what you do. You go to the government and you give them technology, and they give you the body of a prisoner who gets shanked to eat.
And that's how it goes down. Oh shit.
That's what you do.
And then it turns into McDonald's and they take your fucking bodysuit and they walk around.
No, the alien who ate the prisoner turns into McDonald's.
Oh, okay. This is a really good Stephen King book, right? You fucking write this shit down.
You know what? It actually would be.
That would be a really good fucking Stephen King book. So you come into Earth, you go see the government, you give them technology. They give you
They give you bodies, but it's all jail bodies.
But it's from prisoners. The bodysuits are those of dead prisoners.
Here's where the twist would have to come in. They would need the prisoners alive, because it would kind of be like, oh
that
yeah.
makes no sense.
No, all right, but if what's going to be the twist to the movie? What's going to be the twist to the movie if they're dead?
Oh, yeah, and especially if they have to go right back to prison.
There's going to be
a lot of aliens.
That's what I'm saying. The government's just going to take dead rapists that got shanked up north.
Yeah.
And give them to the aliens, and that's it. No, take the fucking rapists alive. Like, let's say the aliens need them alive for experiments and shit.
Oh shit, they do need fucking Americans.
Yeah, to like anal probe them and all that. Like,
let me ask you a question.
Shit.
How, honestly, do you believe in aliens?
Do I believe in aliens? You didn't hear. I guess you didn't hear the episode that Pop covered you while you were in Amsterdam.
Because I was
fucking
busy getting
bitches
high.
on mushrooms.
Listen, if you
yes,
do believe
I actually met several aliens.
If you do believe in aliens,
I'm actually 3% alien.
I'm sure Ancestry.com has got that shit covered.
If I believe in aliens, what?
If you believe in aliens, that's your MO, bro.
That's my MO. So you don't.
Nigga. Only motherfucker I believe in is Santa Claus, okay? Because that's why I need to come jump down my chimney and leave me a whole bunch of money. Because shit is fucked up right now. I'm going to tell you something. As an alien, I would have to tell them that this country is basically ran by the 1%. They have all the money and they infect the other population and sell them pharmaceuticals to get them good while we all live somewhere outside of the hood. Or maybe you're less fortunate and you live in the hood. I know I came from the hood, but they'd have to contest with all the diseases.
You don't live in the hood now.
Well, you know, around the corner it gets a little hood every once in a while.
You live somewhere where you can't smoke that wacky tobacco,
boy. No, I'm not allowed to smoke the wacky tobacco. But
I'm not either. It doesn't stop me.
He's bullshitting. He's full of shit. He's allowed.
Oh yeah,
He's
you heard the other recordings.
He's
Do
allowed.
you hear any lighters in this recording?
No.
Do you hear us holding our breath and smoking fucking into the fucking mic that I
What about
shouldn't
the
be
grinder?
doing?
Every time the grinder would clap in the background,
Yeah.
and you could hear that shit
Yeah,
grinding.
you know,
that was fucking
we
brilliant.
smoke in the crib.
That was brilliant. But it's really, 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 really hot in here. And that's one thing I wouldn't have anticipated, because you know it's a basement apartment. But fuck, it reached like 102 today, 105 in certain places. Bridgeport, as a matter of fact, came down like 100 degrees. Fucking forget about it. The heat wave isn't even here, bro. The heat wave isn't even here.
Alright, America, this motherfucker's being fucking sweaty and shit. So, do you mind if we put the AC on? I mean, do you mind? Oh, there is no AC. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I mean, I didn't mean to play you.
You know what?
I
That
just
was on
genuinely
purpose.
forgot.
No, that was on purpose.
I genuinely
that
forgot.
was on purpose. You go fuck yourself.
I mean, most people have ACs. Like, come on. Like, you come to my house and kill me because it's not on. You don't even have one. But I mean,
you know what? I'll take that. I gotta take that. I just gotta eat that. What am I gonna be mad?
But the fan, right? America. Do you want to cure the sweatiness by having some fan action here? Do you mind?
Or do you want the chill buzz of the AC? Tell me. If it's the chill buzz of the AC, call us at 929
575 9211 929 575 9211.
Just shows this nigga's a snitch because his number's 911. Anybody else catch that, or am I the only one that caught that? He said 911 like 3 times. He did. He said 911 like 3 times.
You're just high. 9211. Fuck you.
9211. Oh, okay. It's just a 11 that got me fucked up.
I mean, I didn't even want that number at first, like, because was that even a number back in the day? 929? Where did that shit come from? That's a new area code. I'm like, what is this dirty shit? I want a 718, New York City, yo.
Yeah, straight up 212.
Like,
914.
non-Manhattan, New York City, yo. What up?
What up?
718, Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn. You heard?
Ha.
You heard, you fucking bird?
What up, B? What up, ha? But yeah, I'm sweating like a fucking slave in church. That fucking fan is really a good ass fan. Because when we had it on, I didn't have any problems. Now I'm like melting away like the sunlight is hitting a vampire in the fucking teeth.
So what if they told you, like it was like some survival show, and they told you, can you survive in the desert for 30 days? You think you're gonna do it?
For the
Eat
love
some
of
cactus
money.
water and shit.
For the love of money, I can do that.
Who said there was money?
Oh, then I can't do that.
What are you gonna do? What's gonna be your dying strategy?
Eat the fucking cactus and start chilling. I'm just gonna start
So,
digging. I'm gonna start
alright, so let's say the money's on the line. What's gonna be your strategy? And eat the cactus and not choke?
Yo, I used to live in Florida, and I seen a girl one time skating. No lie, she was skating, and she jumped the curb, and she thought she was fly.
Ice skating?
And no, she was regular roller skating like we did in the 80s. This must have been 86. And she fucking went right into a cactus. And she got prickered so many times that when she came over...
My God. Florida? There's cactuses
Yes.
in Florida?
Fucking right there in your neighborhood. Right out, especially if you live towards Miami. What? Big ass, fat, giant, jalapeno fucking steroid, prickly ass cactuses. Nigga, you better watch where you step at nighttime, I'm telling you. Besides that, ants. Ants like you've never seen before.
I've never seen a cactus in the natural world. I've been up here
Well,
chilling.
in New York, with its fucking
I don't
AC.
go to the desert areas.
Well, I just got back, and I'm gonna tell you something. That shit was beautiful. Old Colorado, where the weed is legal. The worse of the neighborhood it is, that's probably where the dispensary's gonna be.
I saw this thing back in Asia. I thought it was a cactus, but it was actually just an igloo.
Effects of drugs. The effects of drugs, ladies and gentlemen. That's what 1 or 2 blunts sound like. Damn. Shit is crazy, bro. I hope, not for nothing, man, when I stop puffing on these fucking Newports, this shit clears up, because it sounds crazy. And I'm telling you, I'm down to 1 or 2 a day. I'm down to 1 or 2 a day. My voice never sounded this bad. It's them goddamn Lucy's. Them shit ain't bringing the cigarettes. Go to 25 things you don't know about NYC.com, ladies and gentlemen. You will see that Newports are contraband and they are fake, especially in New York. They are fake. The 50-cent ones are not actual Newports, because when you go down south and you buy Newports, let me tell you something. They're not that cool to smoke. They take forever, and you sit there and you don't get any lightheadedness. Because where I live at, you smoke 1 cigarette and you be fucking falling over yourself. It's the chemicals. I'm trying to tell you. Go down south and smoke a Newport. You throw up. That shit is disgusting. It's disgusting here, but it's a different type of disgusting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I did this one party in Thailand. And so, fuck you, come. Can't talk to this mic. It's not how this works.
So tell us about, matter of fact, so tell us about Thailand. It took you long enough to
Oh yeah, this party in Thailand, we had to like find our own tobacco in the jungle and roll it up ourselves.
That doesn't sound like fun. That sounds like slavery. It serves like bondage.
I mean, hey, that's back when I was fresh and coming up. Like, I was garbage and they didn't know it. They just liked to see electricity. They never saw it.
Let me tell you how hard they are in Asia. Okay? They put Ferris wheels in the middle of the street. Big ass, huge industrial Ferris wheels. But in that part of Thailand or Bangkok, they don't have the correct power or the enough power source to power this fucking thing. So what they do as employees, no fucking joke, 5 or 6 of them physically climb the fucking Ferris wheel and turn it with their body weight. And they gotta do that all night. They got a line down the block. Nigga, can you imagine?
And that's not a job. They just do it.
No, it's their job every day. They have to go and power that Ferris wheel, bro.
How much they get for that?
I don't know. I didn't fucking take the job. I didn't look it up on Google. I'm just saying, that's what they have to do.
How much would you do that for?
Nothing. They climb all the way up to the top.
How much do you make here?
Nothing. They climb all the way up to the top.
Nothing. You heard that, people? So give us your money by giving us your views. That's all you gotta motherfucking do. That's
just
it.
Sit back, relax, and catch yourself and watch ChillBuzz and leave your problems on the shelf. Ooh, that was some old school rap, some 1990 fucking one.
So you gotta figure out, like, to entertain all these people from New York, America, the world. And if you want to put the fucking visual, put faces to the fucking sound, to the voice, faces to the voice. What else are we gonna do in the fucking shit, in the shot? What's gonna be behind us? Green screen, pictures, whatever. We do the green screen, and then what are we gonna fucking do?
That's why we have to do our homework. We gotta sit down, we gotta powwow, we gotta talk about shit. We gotta say, what topics would you like? How would you go about handling these topics? Bro, this freestyle shit, pick me up on Tuesday, go get some White Castle, smoke a blunt, and try to do some material. It's just, it's harder work than we have to do. If we just plan, coordinate, sit back while we smoke and say, look, this is my topic. This is how I'm going to do it. This is what we're going to do next. We won't have any airtime. We won't have any free airtime.
The whole shit really is like mad natural.
There has
no fuck ups, nothing. And just fucking getting the whole hang of it. Like it's like, I don't know, I feel like I could dribble that shit like it's nothing. Whatever.
We'll be coming up with some funny fucking points though.
So, you got any Got anything to say about the NS fucking A?
Yeah, give me my gun back, bitch.
The
Give me back
NSA,
my
what do you
rights.
think? Is it the NSA or that fucking...
Area 51, NASA type shit, what?
Oh.
National security or what?
National... The NSA. That's basically...
If you don't know what it is, why did you bring it? What the fuck is you trying to do?
No, it's like basically privacy. It's like the motherfuckers that hack into like shit.
Oh, okay. Well, basically
It's like if you Google some fucked up shit like chloroform or something like that, they're gonna raid your house.
No, it's
That's
like,
who the NSA
no,
is.
it's like if you Google some shit like Death to America or how do I build a fucking hydrogen bomb? They're gonna come to your house.
Get on the fucking ground.
Yeah, like the movie. Yeah, they're gonna come through your house. Speaking of that, there was ICE agents in New Rochelle this weekend. You could see it all over Facebook, and they were warning Mexicans ahead of time that it probably wasn't worth it to open up today because those fucking agents are coming for blood. I repeat, ladies and gentlemen.
For all my illegal earthlings. Run for your fucking life.
I'm trying
Don't
to tell
get
you,
caught.
because you'll end up in a detention
You don't want to
center.
get sent back to the shitholes you came from.
I'm telling you, America is fucked up. It's fucked up. We went from sugar to shit. We went from basically cornmeal to grits. I'm not saying that in no fucking type of racial profile, but we had a good president, and now we got this motherfucking nut. I'm not trying to cover politics. I'm just saying what the real is, y'all. All right. One thing I must say though, there is more jobs now than there.
Yeah, I was on Instagram the other day and I saw this fucking maniac. He took a picture of him smiling, and you know what he had in his hand?
What?
An orange ecstasy pill with
Word?
Donald Trump's face on it.
Yo, I want an ecstasy pill.
This
with
guy's
Donald
selling his own e-pills now. Being the president wasn't enough. He came out with a line of ecstasy.
Trump. That's crazy. That's how you know you made it. If somebody put your fucking face on an ecstasy pill.
I mean, we had the Obamas.
Yeah, they were good too. That shit's a banger. But now,
I never had one.
Nowadays, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't care how cute the fucking face. You have to have a tester's kit. If you're gonna be responsible enough to play with your life, if you're gonna be responsible enough to be an adult and take that pill, you must have a tester kit. Because without a tester kit, you could be up for 2 or 3 days. A lot of these shits are cut with meth now. It's not like the G's up, hoes down from back in the day. Y'all fucking remember the G's up, hoes down from back in the day. I know you remember them shits. I know you sold a lot of them shits. Snitch moment.
By the way,
Snitch
you're
moment.
talking about e-pills and like doing e-pills. You've traveled a lot. It's summertime. I'm sure people want to travel the world and go out and do shit. Where would be a nice place to go and do ecstasy?
Oh, well, if you really want to do the best X, you'd have to go to Amsterdam. Just hands down. Amsterdam is where they make it. They cut a bunch of trees down in the forest, beautiful ones, for this oil they call sassafras oil. Then they convert it from the tree trunks, which kills a lot of fucking trees. I think it's like 6 ravers for every one fucking tree. They cut the tree down and 6 people get to fucking chew their face off to the morning. So they make gallons of this poisonous shit and then they turn it into ecstasy. But the teenagers in Amsterdam have mastered the form of making this shit back when it was pure.
So how they make it in Amsterdam?
They make it, they have a whole kitchen set and they do
I know the Netherlands is like a small country. What are they? They don't have too many trees to cut down.
Bro, I'm just trying to tell you, the trees come from
Where
China.
are they? Oh.
Trees come from China. Yo, all I'm saying is good shit like ecstasy. What else on this earth right now is sitting amongst us that has not been discovered? It's probably the best fucking high you ever had in your life. Probably some fucking tree that you step on, or the rednecks stick in their mouth as toothpicks, or fucking people just Mexicans chop up every morning when they fucking cutting the lawn. I'm serious. Well, I didn't mean that. I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, what you call it? Y'all niggas, I didn't mean any harm.
Mexicans.
We
meant day laborers. That's what we
Home
meant.
Depot's. Yo, but honestly, I just want to know what type of substances haven't been, like, if you boil pine cones, do you think you'll fucking trip? Like, we don't know.
You know what? That is an interesting fact. You know, there probably is a lot of, like, undiscovered, like,
things you have no clue about
psilocybin
planet
relatives. You know,
I'm trying to tell you, man, you never know.
Psilocybin relatives.
What if you get
different.
4-leaf clovers, a whole bunch of them shits, and extract them down to paste? Do you think you got a new form of cocaine? You never know.
You know what? That's a good point, because maybe a 4-leaf clover is only spawned when there's too much, like an overwhelming amount of a certain chemical, and like that chemical reaching that threshold makes it give you some type of trip. I mean, I seriously doubt it.
I'm not gonna try it.
Something kind of along those lines, and like, you know, maybe with something else, I could definitely see that happening.
Yeah, boiling pine cones. Boil some pine cones, put some 4-leaf clovers in that shit.
Pine
Drink it
cones.
and let me know what you
Where'd
think.
you get this pine cone?
I don't know. I'm
Is that
just
a
stuck
thing?
on it. I'm just stuck on it. But listen, if man was
You know
smart
what? That's
enough,
your pineal gland. That's where you got it from. You probably saw some fucking Egyptian shit or something.
Egyptians don't have pine cones, you fucking idiot. They have sand.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't. They have sand. Pine cones come from the forest.
The Egyptians, if you look at
Egyptians
all that
don't
Cairo pyramid shit, you'll see that they worshipped a thing shaped like the pine cone.
But they don't know. But it's not the same pine cone you find in Georgia.
No, because
Okay.
the pine cone, the pineal gland looks very similar to a pine cone.
The fuck is
So
he talking
they would
about?
worship like the actual pine cone because it was the one thing in nature that looked the most like a pineal gland.
Have you ever stimulated your pineal
I think it's on
gland?
a dollar bill, actually. Look on the dollar bill.
There's no-
I bet you there's a fucking pine cone.
You are wildin'. How much you want to bet there's no pine cone on the dollar bill? Exactly.
I mean,
There's no fucking pine cones on the. He's thinking about the arrows that
You
are
know
coming out
what?
of the
There's
eagle's
pine
feet.
cones all over the pyramids. I guarantee
there's
you that.
not.
Which means they are on the dollar bill because that's
No,
a
it's
pyramid right there. And I
not.
bet you like zoomed in
That's the
very
fucking
far
iceberg that
close
sunk the
where
Titanic.
you can't see, like on this dollar, the pine cone pictures are on there.
He's so full of
Telling
shit.
you. Seriously.
Pine cones in Egypt.
You still
You heard
want
the
to bet?
shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck out of here. I don't
Yeah.
think so.
So funny.
So how'd the pyramids get built?
I don't know. I have no fucking clue.
You don't think it was aliens? No, right?
Listen, I think there's a million things that we don't know.
Alright, how about this? Out of every different ethnicity of human earthlings, who do you think is the most likely to be from another planet?
My Dominicanos. My Dominicanos.
Why?
Definitely.
Why?
Because we cut hair so fucking good that the aliens probably come down here to get their shape up.
No, this is why Dominicans cut hair good. I'm
And
explaining it
because
to you
the
right
food
now.
is good and we look good. And
Easy and simple. Dominican hair is like black people's and white people's hair mixed up in one fucking piece of hair. So it's like they're used to dealing with both types of hair, and you could be fucking white as fuck or black as fuck, and they will hook you up.
True.
So that's why they are the best, because
I'm
it's
gonna
like
keep
their
it
hair is kind of the best of both worlds. It's like right, you know, it's like has you know, like traits of like both hairs. It's like kind of in the middle.
It's
you know?
like
So
it's
that's
that
why
Native
they're nice
American
with you.
coming out of you. It's that blackness coming out of you. It's that European coming out of you, or whatever. Do Dominicans even have European in them?
Dominicans are just
I know I'm
fucking
Dominican.
mixed with everything.
I know I'm Dominican, but I know I got European mixed in me. But regular Dominicans, like my people from the DR.
Put it this way, Dominicans didn't come from cavemen.
No, we didn't.
Dominicans came from multiple different types of humans all over the place,
he's being
interbreeding, and that's how they are.
I mean, straight facts. I love my people, and I love my longanisa, and I love everything about us. And just because you have a Dominican friend who lives in the Heights, don't run around telling people you have a connect, because you don't have a connect. It's bullshit, okay? Just because you're able to go and copy something.
And let me tell you another thing. If you have a Dominican connect in the Heights, don't go around telling people you got a friend.
Because the minute you ask him for credit, he's going to hang up on you. And he's going to tell you, Poppy, don't call me if you have no money. And you're going to feel really fucking stupid. I know that just happened to me recently. Because I got to connect, yo.
And you asked him for credit already?
No, I'm not. I'm just,
What
it
a
happened.
fuck
I didn't do that. I know somebody who did, though.
Who?
I know somebody
Let's
who
give a
did.
shout out.
Yo.
Donkey of the day. His name is Marvin.
We'll call him that for now. He said you gotta connect it. You did that already. What a fuck up. What a big fuck up. No, I got like the coolest drug dealer in the fucking world, man. I've owed this guy $80 for the past at least a month or two. And bro, I still hit him up like, yo, I'm coming through with that. He doesn't fucking flip on me. He'd just be like, yeah, like you was gonna give me those bars, right? Ha ha, shaking my fucking head. So it makes me feel really bad on the text. Then I go back on the text and I kind of tell him, listen, I don't want to talk about bars over the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. You have the wrong number. You know what I'm saying? But I will pay you back. Some suspicious shit.
And and you will talk about things that you want to talk about.
I'm not talking about. Only bars I like is the one.
So what's the code? Like, why don't you enlighten the people?
Happies.
If you want to ask for drugs on the phone, and
If
you're
you
not trying to
ask-
be hot and piss off who you were
Depends
asking
what
to
drug.
come meet up with you, what are you gonna say?
For weed, I'm gonna say, yo, bring me some of that
I
cabbage.
mean, weed is weed.
Bring me
Come
some
on,
of that
we
cabbage.
talked about this.
You know what I'm saying?
Day
Coke?
one.
Coke is mashed potatoes. Yo, y'all cooking over there? Can you give me a
And
plate
what
of
if they
chicken?
say what?
I need
What
some
nigga
mashed
fucking
potatoes.
talking about, nigga? I'm selling no goddamn mashed potatoes.
Then I have to hang up on them.
Yo, call me back when you serious, nigga. You tripping, son. Fuck out of here.
Fat nigga, that's why you got so fat in the first place. Like, just hurt a motherfucker's feelings over a substance. You know, now if you're talking about coke, then it's mashed potatoes. If you're talking about speed, then it's probably going to be Molly or some shit like that. Or if you're talking about meth, you know, because they front like they're giving you Molly, but then you get all the fucked up substances. You know what I'm saying? It's not
This is
really-
what I do. Coke is white. Simple as that.
Yeah.
White. And that's it. Like, a million things could be. That could be a million things. That's it.
Actually, if you want to test your coke and you don't have a tester kit at home and you're not a fucking chemist,
Weed, I just say bud because I don't give
go
a
ahead and
fuck.
cut me right off. It doesn't matter. Bud is all. Bud is good. Bud is real good. Bud is so good his fucking wall is made of bud. Ash bud.
E-pills, I used to call them shit beans.
I've had some really good magic beans in my time. Like, one time I popped the fucking G's up,
I'll
hose
be
down.
like, yo, I just popped 3 beans.
Seriously.
I'm fucking tripping.
Yo, and the ones that kick in the quickest, those are the scariest ones. But you already know they're coming. Sometimes when you pop them right away, you get this roller coaster feeling in your stomach. That's not your conscience.
So what about Xanax?
I'm not
What do you
finished
call that
talking.
over the phone?
Not finished talking. Fucking barhead. That's what I call it over the phone. How many bars you want, you fucking barhead?
Barhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes one to know one.
Yo, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't do drugs.
Hey, excuse you. I'm a pinhead.
Pinhead.
You're a barhead. I'm
You're
just a
pinball
pinhead.
machine. Yo, shout out to y'all out there who love your Xanax.
I'm in community
Klonopins.
college. You're in university.
Whatever y'all enjoy out there,
Xanax.
just make sure you don't drive the vehicles. Make sure you take care of yourselves and make sure you use in moderation, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to overdo it. The more you erode the third eye by getting
So if
high,
you call someone
I'm
and you
not
need dope,
finished.
what do you say? What's the code name for dope?
Dope? I don't know any dog food.
Dog.
You heard me try to lie? I don't know any dog.
I don't know any
I don't know dog food.
Does your subconscious just spit it out?
Yo, that shit happened without me even knowing it.
I don't know, man.
I don't know anything. I don't know what you're talking about. But you see me keep it G there for a minute, right? I kept it G.
What else?
I know one thing. Anybody out there who likes and enjoys their dog food, hey, that's fine with me. But it's not Afghan gold. Let me tell you something. It's carfentanil. And that shit will drop you like a bad habit. It does not discriminate. White, black, Arab, whatever the fuck you are. If you can get yourself some hands on some dope, especially in American streets today.
Alright, we don't want that dope. What about acid?
Acid.
Yeah.
If I'm asking for it over the phone, tabs.
Tabs.
Yeah, acid tabs.
It's kind of hot.
Yo, you got them things for me then? What the fuck? Can I come through?
You
Usually,
got them sugar
yo, listen.
cubes?
Actually, a good one is, yo, can I come through now? That's just straight, plain and simple. But it's always the dealer that fucks up.
What if they're like, yo, what you need?
They always do that. I was just about to get to that. They always do that. Yo, what you need? I'll get it ready.
Like, I didn't want to give the NSA fucking evidence, but if you insist, I need a fucking pound of crack cocaine.
Well, let me ask you a question. Would you rather it go back to the way it was and we had no fucking cell phones and we had no
it was more fun back then. I don't mean to sound like a fucking grandpa. It makes me feel old as shit. I'm barely, not even 30 yet, but it's like...
But communication nowadays is like instant. Back then, bro, it just... Well, I guess you're right. You know what? The world survived.
It was better back then. It was more fun. I like back when you go outside and everyone you know, you gotta find them in the world to talk to them. No one was glued to their phone, to their hip, 24/7. Shit was lit back then. Like now it's
now they're watching you. They can watch you through your television set. That's a fact. They can watch you through your Fitbit.
Through your phone. Video games.
They can watch
everything.
you. And the worst part about it is, we don't give a fuck. We don't care about the numerous fucking stills or videos of us every single day recorded.
There's less cops because of it, though.
True.
Before, back in the day, I just like think of the 90s and I just have like the picture image of like fucking mad cops beating like street people with like no shirts. Like with like graffiti in the background with nightsticks. Like that's the images.
What, you don't have
with like
images?
Broken skateboards on the floor and shit.
I almost got knocked in the 90s, but I avoided that shit. So, I mean, I guess that's a little historic because for some people the 90s feels like
the first time I got knocked, it was 2004. It was because me, Pop, and my brother threw a bag of shit at a cop car.
You actually did that?
Yup, and we were hiding in the closet. And you know that scar Pop has under his eye?
Yeah.
It's because we were hiding in the closet and a cop jammed his nightstick in there.
You serious?
Yeah, close to the 90s. It wasn't the 90s, but it was 2004. Yeah, and he has a fucking scar in his eye. And he came out, he's like, I surrender. I swear to God.
Word?
Yeah, my grandmother had to leave work. She was working at the bar. Had to leave work, close the bar early to come get us from the police station. I was young.
I know that was not a good fucking ride home. There was a whole bunch of son of a
I was laughing because Pop's Mexican. His parents didn't really speak that much English. And like he comes in and the cop's like, oh yeah, your son and his friends threw a bag of feces at a unmarked police officer's vehicle. And like Pop's father is just looking at the cop like he has three heads. Like, feces? What? I mean, I've been here a while. I thought I knew English. I thought I knew enough English, but I've never heard of this feces word before. What do you mean feces? And like the cop's like, yeah, feces, you know, like shit. And me, Pop, and my brother just started dying laughing right in front of the boys, right in front of like my grandmother and his parents. Like,
so if you're not from the hood, you will refer to them as police. You heard the way he said the boys? That's
Boys.
a fucking Yonkers
5-0
thing.
ho.
That's a Yonkers thing.
What do you mean that's a Yonkers thing? Fuck out of
Bronx,
here. I've never been
New
from
York
Yonkers.
thing.
I've
That's
always
a
been
New York
from.
thing.
You know what? Let's just say I've been from New York. It's not a Yonkers thing. I picked that up in other places.
I picked
Not
that up
Yonkers
in
have.
Yonkers. I picked that up in Yonkers.
Has a
Ha.
Yonkers thing.
What up, Ha? Yeah, that is some.
You're a Yonkers thing. Talk about Yonkers
I'm not
things.
a Yonkers thing. I'm from Bridgeport, Connecticut.
I mean, I fucks a Yonkers, but
I fuck the Yonkers bitch, but I'm not a Yonkers thing.
like DMX is a Yonkers thing.
Yo, DMX came out with the best fucking album in '99. That's all I gotta say. That shit was crack. Shit was classic. I think it was '99, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
No,
back when they had the best
it was
crack.
earlier than that. It was earlier than that. It was earlier than that. Back when crack was crack.
Back when they had the real rocks.
Now they don't have any of that shit. We wouldn't know because we don't smoke it. But
We just sell it.
NSA.
I'm playing with you guys, America. Why would we do that?
We playing with you. We
Why
just
would we
smoke
do
it. We
that?
just really smoke it.
It's kind of so like out of this world ridiculous. That it's kind of funny. I don't know. It's like
What's
who would
so
do
funny
such
about a whole
things like that?
generation
Who
of
would do
people
something
getting hooked
like
on
that?
crack cocaine?
Who got hooked on crack cocaine? I mean,
Your
I've
mama
never.
got hooked. His mama got
What
hooked.
does that stuff look like? I've never seen it or smelled it. I don't know.
All I know is they tell you to just say no.
Just say no.
Just say no. Just say no.
I mean, why?
Same thing you
why
say
do
to
they
a
do
cop
it,
when he
though?
asks, "Is that weed I smell in the car?" Just say no.
What does crack cocaine look like? Does it look like?
Are you still thinking
a
about
pussy?
crack?
Like,
Are you still
what is
thinking
it?
about crack? Well, they're two and one of the same thing. You see, pussy can be just as addictive as crack because it stimulates the neurons and releases large amounts of dopamine in the brain. And when that happens, it's the similar effects to crack. Some guys lose everything over pussy. Some guys kill over pussy.
I know this guy. He had a mansion, and I guess like he literally like divorced his wife. He like went to Brazil with some fucking young 20-year-old chick.
Dope.
Like
Dope.
like this guy's like in his 50s, and he like let his wife keep the whole mansion and just fled to Brazil with some young 20-year-old chick.
That's dope.
It's like, hey, yo, when you got that money, fuck it.
Yo, whether in this life or the next life, I'm gonna get me a 20-year-old Brazilian chick.
This life or the next life.
Watch. That's why I
Damn.
behave in this life, because in the next
Don't
one,
set your goals so low. There is no next life. Just live to think there is no next life. Fuck that.
live this one.
Fuck that.
Live
So
this one.
this life or the next life, I want me a 20-year-old.
A 20-year-old Brazilian chick. Or I can just go to Amsterdam and buy myself a 20-year-old Brazilian chick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
So either way you look at it, I'm getting one. Okay. Anyway, this has been ChillBuzz, and we're taking a break, America, New York, and across the tri-state.
Take a piss. New York and across the tri-state.
Yeah, right? Put that fan on for me.
That's where I've been in the world. The tri-state.
New York. No, on top.
There's not many places I've been. I've been in the tri-state. I've been in Philadelphia.
Philly. Who ain't been in
And I've
Philadelphia?
been to Montego Bay, baby.
I've been there.
Every time I try to throw that shit in someone's face, they say, every time I try to throw that shit in someone's face, they say, oh yeah, I've been there. Yeah.
Yeah. That shit is dumb though, right? Oh no, that bathroom thing. Take that off. Oh my god, it's hot. Yeah, bumbleclaw with your ass clad boy, yeah. I killed for fun.
Yo, as a matter of fact, that wasn't a break. We out, people. Good night.
Fire.
hard for the streets.
ChillBuzz, baby.